Oh, yes, I'm back. It was a round for bad teams and shit coaches, and I can't wait to talk about it. It's time for your weekly fantasy therapy session. It's time for the weekend wash-up.
Get around him! Push up! Oh, and he's talking a bit of trash too!
What a joker.
He's coming off. Get him back off. Get him off. Get him off. Get him off. Rocket, we can't hear.
Disgusting! That's why he's doing anything! That's why he's the goal! The goal!
Yes, it's that time of the week. We're back again. As always, I'm your host, Matt, and joining me, as always, is David. And good to see you back, Jordan.
Yeah, part-timer.
Gee, what's wrong, mate?
I'm so tired and hung, and I'm on the washing machine. I've just got tears in my eyes.
Horrendous, you
Started
crying.
crying.
Yeah.
Would you
As soon
score
as the
that bad?
podcast.
No, it wasn't even that bad.
No,
but
it wasn't.
Here
Oh,
we are.
Yeah, you did
Anyway.
score quite well.
Look, it was a bit of a long weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, for some. Yeah.
Oh, we're too old for this shit.
Yeah, well and truly. But anyway, the footy was good, so...
The footy was
the
good.
footy was, there was some weird games.
Friday
wasn't
night.
there?
Friday night was one of the great stinkers. to
Some
be fair.
scheduling.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
And then tonight,
shockers.
finishing at, 9 p.m. Perth time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it's a public holiday over in Queensland, but fucking what about the rest of us?
The
Yeah.
VIX would be going to bed at midnight right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
that was a bit of a pisser. Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyways,
look, let's get straight into it.
yeah,
So let's go on to the scores and the ranks.
go for it.
So I went massive this week, which
Yeah, it's
I
about-
think
about time,
it
mate.
really went to show that a lot of the good players had probably a down week.
Yeah,
So someone like myself, a little bit lucky, 23-27. So that moved my rank up almost 5k spots.
Okay.
Back to 2.1, which is about where I was sitting a couple of weeks ago.
yeah.
So it's been a just roller coaster of a journey, but maybe I am still in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I look at my
No,
team
no.
and the things I got away with this week. No. I'm not getting ahead of myself.
2300's a massive.
But that was a massive
big score.
That is a
Some
big
blokes
score.
that I held faith in, they paid me back. So that was good to see.
Yeah.
Held faith in, he reckons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just blow-ups everywhere else. Couldn't get rid of him. Got lucky, I reckon.
Sometimes you get lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, kissed, he said.
Swings and roundabouts.
All right, 22-16, and I think I went up like 100 spots to 3,004.
Okay.
So
just above 2200.
just above par.
is a
like
par.
Just. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, you can't. That's all right.
it's not great, but whatever.
If you're getting par in maybe a down week, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't be upset with
Yeah,
that.
you take
Yeah, I'm
that.
not giving you much, but yeah.
I scored 22.38, and that's put me at rank 306. So
Wow.
306.
yeah,
Hunting.
lost a few spots right at the end there with I think Dane Zorko must have scored
Pigging
about
at the
20
end.
points, but I mean 20 points is nothing. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
around the mark here,
You're
boys.
cooking,
So-
mate.
That is.
You're getting
You're on.
nervous.
No,
Surely there
no,
must
no,
be some... It gets a bit stressful at this point.
No,
Nah,
mate, it's
but
round. It's round eight.
pre-buys. No, it's too early.
It's plenty of time for me to screw it up.
yeah, to
mate.
fuck it up.
If you never went gone to TDK, do you reckon you'd be first?
I'd be up there.
That was one of the all-time sabotages. I think we have to agree.
No,
Well, I reckon you'd actually be up there.
maybe. Well, you never know what happens, right? Like butterfly effect.
Yeah.
It was quite funny. We were at the Eagles game I was at the Eagles game on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I realised that, you know how in the cheer squad, there used to be like, you had your SGIO fingers, you had the Hungry Jacks flags and everything, the banners.
Yeah.
Now there's just none of that, no, flags to wave, anything. It's just this massive sign, time to hunt,
Oh,
in front of them. I just thought that was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
for West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
As we hunt 0-8 and we're hunting.
I'm glad you tied that back in.
0 and
'cause I was
23.
like,
Yeah, I
Well,
was
with
not
a
sure
shot
you
you're
were
going
going
that.
I think that could be your motto for the season.
Time to hunt.
to
It's time to hunt.
Oh, yeah. guess.
Hopefully it's more
I
successful
don't-
than the
Yeah, I
Eagles.
don't know if I want
Don't want to be
my motto to be the
associated
same
with
as
that.
West Coast.
Yes.
No, I thought it was an absolute shocker. All right, let's grade our trades.
Yeah.
So I went Stone to Huey Boxall, which that was just an emotional
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
What did he get to 74? So he was 60 at half time.
Yes.
I mean, that was looking like the ultimate kissing.
He was
Yeah.
going so well. I mean, he just tackles so hard.
I think he averaged 108 in the VFL, and he averaged
Yeah.
like 9 or 10 tackles in the VFL.
Yeah.
So he's a hard nut.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And he was very good, and the Saints had a great win. So that's got to be ticking all boxes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So happy to have him. And then Briggs, see you later, mate. 2 of the worst weeks you'll ever see. Gone. He got to 70,
Yeah.
which is almost what he scored for me combined the last 2 weeks. But I brought in Rowan Marshall, which an A+ would have been bringing in Cherry.
Yeah.
But I think I'm at the point where I'm happy to take on X, which is scary. Rowan wasn't convincing, but I don't know. We've seen what he can do. He's capable of a massive score, and he's got a couple of beautiful fixtures coming up.
Oh, so he's got
The fixtures are good.
He's got
Yeah.
a good run, does he?
He plays the reverse ruck tagger himself.
Oh no.
What's he going to do against Flynn?
When's Flinny? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then this week he's got...
TDK.
Yeah.
Head to head.
What if West Coast?
Do the flip.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
They actually should after his
Yeah, they
performance
probably
on the
should.
weekend.
It's pretty ugly.
Anyway, Jordan.
So yeah, I graded an A.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was pretty happy with it.
he graded an A, and Marshall
Yeah.
scored 90.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
I
Well,
mean,
Brick scored
considering
70.
the state of his trades the last few weeks, mate, just let him have it.
Yeah, we'll give it to him.
As long as he didn't bring in a Cosy Pickett or something.
Road Dog. I'm backing Road Dog.
No,
I'll
fair
change
enough.
that next
But you
week.
were
Yeah,
saying he
shit.
looked terrible.
Yeah, I wasn't
didn't get to
convinced.
watch that
no,
one.
but yeah,
See
that
how we
was
go.
just me being
Ow.
simple.
Yeah,
That's all.
trades. I mean, it takes a few weeks to develop. And
Yeah, so I ended up bidding Oliver. So I went Oliver to Long and TDK
Wow.
to Marshall. So
you did it.
I bit the bullet. But the dumbest thing is I should, like, if that's what I was going to do, I should have just gone X as well. But
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
you were saying it.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
Ride the lightning.
yeah, right.
Take
fine,
him on.
fuck it, who cares? Whatever.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Romo.
yeah.
When he goes
I'm
170,
happy to ride with Romo.
yeah, until he throws up at 60 next week. But
Oh, if he goes poorly,
had to do
I'll
it. So
lose it.
I'm pretty happy with it. And Longy looks good. So
Yeah.
Longy
and
is
I got
good.
cash for this
that
week.
That was a miss from me.
Yeah, Longy did look
I
good.
tell you what, Clary, is he any chance to come back this week? Like, probably not.
That was my big worry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope, but I mean, that could be anything.
Did you say you have a bit of money in the bank now?
I got 300k.
Yeah.
So I can go
Oh.
to anyone.
See, that's I can never do that again because look where it puts you. But you're set to attack this week.
I kind of had to. I
Yeah.
just needed to bite the bullet. And,
No.
like, I wanted Long. I knew I wasn't going to have Oliver forever. So
Yeah.
get rid of him.
Yep.
So you get the box this week.
Yep, get the box this week.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
nice.
good. Very good. All right. So I went Levi Ashcroft. Unfortunately, to
Yeah.
Hugh Boxall. Yeah. So
I mean, I'll be like he was on the block for me too. If I didn't bring in Briggsy, so that and a lot of people did that, which that just hurts.
Yeah, that's
you
grim.
can't see a 115 coming. Like,
yeah.
fucking hell.
Yeah. So I mean, anyway, Boxall's good in, and then
He
I
was.
went Trainer to NWM, and once again Trainer. He went. What did he score? 87.
87. Yeah. He's beasting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Reedy.
it's an upgrade.
The
in
Rook's
long
down
term.
back.
It was just an unlucky downgrade this week.
Yeah.
That's tough trades for you, eh?
The
Like, in
rookies are,
hindsight, like,
the rookies are.
leave out a box and then.
Who do you trade out? Because a lot of them dominated this week.
As in this week.
Yeah. Well, your Traynor,
Yeah.
Reed. A lot of people got rid of
still
Reed.
I've still got Lawler, so I'll probably bin him this
Yeah,
week.
okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people got rid of Ashcroft. I don't know.
Or
it's tough.
Bicey. Bicey had a mare.
Yeah, Bicey's had a mare. I know.
So,
Yeah.
44. But
Suddenly
you
on
probably
the block.
back him in, right?
I don't know. He's on the block for
It's
me.
a hard
Yeah.
one. It's a hard one,
It's
but
hard.
yeah. I mean,
Proper
NWM's
rookie.
a good in. He went 103, so we take that.
That's massive. He looks awesome.
Ended up, I was tossing up between him, Sinclair, Zorko, and probably chose correctly slightly in the end. But I mean,
Yeah,
no,
nah,
Zorko brought it back.
good.
So who knows?
Oh, how about that last minute from Zorko?
Yeah.
As non-owners,
Picking.
that was a bit sickening,
Piss
wasn't it?
take. Anyway, yeah, B minus.
Yeah, look, trading out your rookies, it's rookie roulette, isn't it?
Yep.
On to winner of the week, and I went Max Gawn. Massive. 158.
Did you skip it?
No, but that I can't hold it against Max for me. I vice sheets, so I had to
Yeah,
take.
I was the
I
same.
had to
I was
take
the same.
134.
I was flirting around with it.
considering.
Just
I
joking
didn't
around.
have the loop options to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
max loop, and
I didn't have enough beers in me at that point, so.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
were
determining
talking
factor.
about it.
Yeah, I put it on it. Took a
Yeah.
screenshot,
Look.
sent it to the chat.
I mean, I tell you,
Stir it up.
35 disposals, 8 marks, 47 hit outs, no dinner plates,
He's back marking.
absolutely no dinner plates. He was clunking everything. And honestly, we've got to have a conversation because Matt Flynn,
Yeah.
the full reverse ruck
Yeah.
tagger. Like, fill your boots.
Yeah.
So
That is a ridiculous game.
yeah, I scored. I didn't see Gawn's game. Like I didn't watch the game. 35 disposals from a ruck. How often do you see that happening?
Never. Maybe Ryan.
I mean,
Once
Big
or
road
twice.
game.
no, like seriously, what was Matt Flynn doing out there?
He wasn't out there.
Nothing.
Gordon was running around by himself all game. It was fucked.
We knew
But
it was
look,
going to happen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look. And
Freebie.
He's back. He's fully back now. Averaging
Oh, yeah.
113, I think.
Yeah.
R1.
Is he R1?
Clearly. Oh, clearly.
Yeah, by
Is
a
he?
mile.
Yeah. By a mile.
Who's
wait.
R2? Is it still Das? Or is
No,
it
it's
Tim
not.
I
English?
English
reckon.
has
I reckon
equaled him.
English
Tim
should be up
English.
there.
They're
Yeah.
both 107.
Yeah, right. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah, Tim English is going well as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had the Sheezy ball.
Oh,
134 as vice captain.
yes,
Just keep getting the Sheezies every week. Sit down at half back and chip it around, mate. I couldn't give a toss.
yeah, no, that's true. What did he have? How many touches did he have? He had like 30 odd.
32, one contested.
Yeah,
So,
Love
cheap
that.
pill. Love it.
I mean, look, we've got no issue with it, do we?
No, just Kano.
I mean, the concept of wanting your best player to have all his possessions,
yeah,
like in and under, getting handballs out or hacking it on the boot. You want the ball in his hands uncontested in space.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea.
no, it makes sense. Yeah.
It's the same. It's what Dacos does.
Well, they were in the game. I mean, are Essendon a good?
Yeah.
Are Essendon a good side? I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
Nah,
God,
frauds.
So
it would be good to see North get over the line just to justify that move, though,
On
from our
Thursday.
perspective.
Yeah.
Because we would rather him at halfback, clearly,
Yeah.
than...
Yeah. No, that's
But they've
true.
said they're going to do that for the next few weeks anyway. So
Oh, did they for a few weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
you
Good.
can't
Good to
you
hear.
can't swap it back
No,
right
you can't
after
swap it
1
back.
week.
no, looks stupid.
Yeah.
Yours, Dave?
No, very good.
Yeah, my winner of the week. Not many people would have had him as winner of the week because not many people have him. Ed Richards, 119.
Ed.
So, yeah, 30 disposals, 2 goals, including a goal of the year contender. Yeah, Bon and Treloar have come back and Ed is still keeping his CBA numbers up. Absolute weapon.
Yeah. I wonder
Yeah.
if like Bonton Trelaw being back's good for Ed.
It always has been.
Take a bit of attention off him and
It
just
always
let
has
him
been.
cook. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
What?
Did you get to watch Ed or not?
I got to watch about a game and a half.
Yeah.
Quarter
Yeah.
and a half. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he was unbelievable.
yeah.
He's a good player.
I saw the goal. Yeah, I don't know. I think his super coach was like 100.
Oh, massive. It's like
Yeah.
160
Yeah.
or something. Just
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
No,
So-
he's unreal.
Yeah.
Loser of the week. I mean, honestly, it's... I'm the loser of the week because this is
Again.
ridiculous. Cozzy Pickett. Like, I can't even... why have I got Cozzy Pickett
This is
in
a
my
draft,
fucking
mate.
side? Mate. Cozzy Pickett. So he had 25 centre bounces, but I got completely fooled by not actually watching that because he genuinely plays out of the cage, one-on-one inside 50. He doesn't leave the fucking square. It's unbelievable. And that's on me for not fully understanding his role.
is a stinking trade.
Also, he had Richmond and West Coast. So if there was any games where you'd want to be playing out of the square,
Yeah.
they fucking belted them both.
Yeah.
10-goal wins. Everyone else is having a field day.
Yeah.
Cozzy has like 15 touches and a goal
Yeah.
both weeks.
Terrific.
Fucking
are you jumping
mate.
off?
Yeah, gone.
Go.
Which
So
is
you just
I'm
like
burning
wasted like
trades.
4
I'm
trades.
lighting trades on fire.
You've traded
fucking
him in
ridiculous.
for the
So he's brought in Briggs.
for the matchups,
Yeah.
and,
And for the cash gen, and he actually went down in price slightly this week.
And
so
because if it goes well, he can call himself a genius.
oh mate,
that was full Sam Taylor.
yeah, it's a
I've got my
shocker.
hand up.
Classic. For me, it's Homer. 79.
Oh, this is-
3 of his
He
last
should have been
4 are
mine
under
too.
80. It's dog shit. I want to get rid of him. Like, I'll have to stick with him, but he just looks terrible, mate.
He started well, didn't he? Old Max, but yeah, he just dropped off completely.
Yeah, I just didn't want it.
He is fucking pissing me off now. I hate because I love him. I gave him a few weeks leeway.
Yeah, you did.
This is 4 out of 5 under 80.
He needs to start bleeding cash.
I barely think he had a score under 80 for the entire season last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because he
4
gets
under 80
attention
and
now,
5.
right?
But was
But
there
that-
Collingwood
not
got
the
the
other
attention?
night, not the other night.
So he
But-
didn't,
and
he
it
didn't
was
have anyone
right
on
weeks.
him the other day.
Not that
and
I was aware of.
And it wasn't against the Hawks either.
right.
He just is
21
fucking struggling
21
massively.
touches,
Doing nothing.
barely any tackles, 3 tackles.
After he had
We
that
just got-
133,
We just
looked
got
so good.
you just got to hold it, but it's annoying.
No, yeah, we have to hold it and back him in.
But it's
but
very annoying.
yeah.
Shithouse.
No, it's disappointing.
For
David?
sure.
Yeah, mine's pretty easy, boys.
Yeah.
And you guys obviously don't have
We
him
got
anymore.
off. Yeah.
But yeah, TDK.
Come on,
Yeah.
jump off it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rowe's going to fucking smash him every week.
Yeah, hopefully. This week will be the test.
Yeah,
So
oh
it's,
my God,
so
they're
it's
going,
Marshall,
they're going
Marshall
head to
versus
head.
TDK this week.
Imagine
Yeah.
TDK like nukes him. Goes
Oh,
like
that-
130.
Oh, lads.
That would be dark.
Yeah, I don't know. What on earth was he doing in the second half? Like 20 points, 16 hit-outs for the whole game to Rob's 40, and the Saints are going to pay him millions of dollars?
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know
That
what we're
is
doing here.
Bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. The Blues have the round 12 bye, so I don't know. I just guess I'll just hold it and see how we go.
Sticking it out till then.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough
Fuck.
one. I don't know. You guys obviously have already jumped shit. So
Yeah, but
Thank God that was the right call, because it could have been a total disaster if that was a shocker.
if we
Jumping off him, if he came
Yeah.
because he looked
well, he
shocking.
scored 120
But I
last
kind of
week.
thought we
I know,
got.
but he
I
looked
kind of thought we
shocking.
got away with it last week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
You might have to get Gorn
I don't know.
back,
What,
mate.
I don't know what you do with that.
He
Nah,
put
I think
100 on him this
No,
week.
you keep up. You have to keep upgrading. I
I,
think you have to.
I wouldn't mind seeing how much Gorn's put on TDK since I traded.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I shouldn't
I
look
don't
at it.
think that would be a good idea for the mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, perfect. So before we get into the games, just a quick little socials plug.
Yeah.
If you're not following us already on Twitter or X or whatever they want to call it,
Yes.
your TikTok and Instagram, we're a little bit of controversy.
Oh yeah. Far
got
out.
a bit of feedback.
Oh,
The Brisbane
a few.
Maxis.
Will Ashcroft's dad, uncle, and brother probably had a few words to say. But look, as we always say on this pod, like we call it how we see it.
Yeah.
Now, us having a go at Will Ashcroft when he had 13 touches and 40 points was fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. And
That's not to say that Will Ashcroft isn't a gun player who's won a Norm Smith. Like
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like we didn't know that.
yeah.
And he's 20 years old playing AFL, and look at us.
Yeah.
With our virtual fantasy team
Yeah.
scoring virtual
Look,
points.
Did I say I was going to petition to have his Norm Smith stripped if he produced another one? Yes.
Oh, good stuff.
Obviously, he's a good
I think
player.
it gets lost in translation a lot of the time that it's a fantasy podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think a few
and
people
not
don't
like
realise.
I think it's a real footy one.
Like we're going full canine.
Yeah.
We've gone full
But
volcano.
you did bully the bloke.
Right, and look at the response.
Yeah, it's been great.
Look at the
He
response.
saw that TikTok.
Yeah, I reckon he did. A lot of people did. All right, let's go.
I knew he was going to say that.
On to the games. You've teed me up. North and Essendon. So, and we have to start with Harry Sheezel. And yeah, plenty of Sheezy ball, and we fucking love it. 32 of the best, one contested. Yeah, it would be vindication for that move if they could get a good win.
Yeah.
There was that one with, I don't know if you saw it, with like a minute left in the game. Where he was breaking through half back, got the hands back, was going inside 50, butchered it. Which we don't care about.
Yeah.
But, just get Kane off his back, which would be nice. The X-Man 121, 25 disposals.
He's fully back, isn't he?
But he only had 4 tackles.
Yeah, but the other week he had
He could be
12
even
tackles
bigger.
and you were complaining
Cherry.
about the
No,
disposals.
but the last 2 weeks, right? He's
Yeah.
gone 24, 25 touches, no tackles, and still on 120.
Yeah, so he's
That's-
back.
That's telling me that
So
he's
the
fully
170 is going to come soon.
back. Oh, well, if he puts it all together...
Yeah.
When does
Yeah.
he have Flynn?
Nah, no, it's a long way. It's after their bye,
Okay,
their run
okay.
comes.
Yeah.
His run gets easy.
I know you're obviously happy with Marshall, but not trading in Cherry is a rogue call, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Huge. It's because I was still up in arms at that point.
He's
It
got
was a rogue
McInerney
call.
this
It's
week,
fair.
but then there's some good fixtures.
I think I had a bit of a dummy spit and thought my season was over. And now I've realised, maybe it's not. Maybe he shouldn't have got Ryan. We'll see. It's Ron Marshall. Zach Merritt, 117, 79 point, second half. Got them over the line.
Yeah.
That is massive. Owners would have been concerned at half time, but look, he just gets it done.
He does.
All the time, every time.
Yeah.
Setterfield, 112. So this is 3 out of 4 great scores. Now,
Yeah.
He
Wow.
loves a hard.
He was the one.
Well, no,
He's
he
been
went
good,
60
man.
last week.
Yeah, but still.
You wouldn't have
for
been
his-
saying that.
Well, but for his price, he
No,
could
so
have done a lot worse.
I think he's averaged about
Wow.
90. He's averaged about 95, but he needs 10 hugs a game to get that good
but he
score.
does.
He's done
But,
it.
and I still just feel like he's the first one to go if Essendon stop getting lucky.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not playing well.
They're not playing well. Nah.
Couple dodgy wins. Shield comes back. I don't know. So
They have-
he's been good,
Yeah.
but I just am not convinced by
They
it.
have played Melbourne, Eagles, and
Yeah.
North
Yeah.
in those
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 tons.
Yeah.
Tom Power, 110. So this just goes to show that Wardlaw is the issue for
Power.
Power, yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
loses the
Yeah,
role.
loses
So
the role.
he got the role back here, 28 disposals, 9
Yeah,
tackles.
wow.
I mean, he's got a fantasy game. He's very good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just doesn't get a look in with Wardle there. Zach Reed, 90
Yes.
points with 7 tackles.
If you don't mind.
He's a king, mate.
Unbelievable. He just gets it done.
Yeah.
So good.
So just one rogue shocker against the Eagles.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
He's proper beasting, mate.
What's he going to go up? He's going to
well,
go
he's
up.
going to go up another like
heaps,
50k.
Yeah.
That's a
What's he
You've
going to be
hold
at?
him.
Like
You've gotta
600
hold him.
almost.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just
easily.
going to rock with him and trainer for as long as I can,
So
I
that was
reckon.
the thing.
So
like,
maybe Ice
you-
Bice has to go.
Well,
Yeah, that's
so
the thing.
that is the toss-up this week. Is all of a sudden Reed and Trainer are going 90. We'll
And
talk about it when
and
we get
Bice
to him.
has
But
got
Tell you, if
150k on him.
I really wish I didn't trade Trainer. That was just so dumb.
Yeah, but
that's unfortunate.
everyone's got one like that.
Yeah.
With Levi for me.
Speaking of got one like that,
Yeah.
Nick Martin, 21 of the worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where does he even play?
Yeah, I
Fuck,
don't know.
mate. He plays everywhere.
He's just no
He
man.
started halfback,
Plays
and then
in
next
no
week he's like
man's
kicking
land.
a goal in the pocket. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
doing cardio.
And then so I went to training, and he was on like 50 at half time,
Oh, he
and then
was-
I opened it after.
He was on
and I was
40
like,
at quarter time.
and then I opened it after training. It's 80. I was like, oh my god, no. And I brought him in. So
Well, that was a good, and wasn't that a couple of good juicy matchups for him too?
yeah, that's
Well,
the
definitely
that's
this
the
one
thing.
was.
But look,
Yeah,
I
well.
don't know. I'll stick it out. I'm sure it'll come good.
Oh no, you have to back him in.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
The problem with Nick Martin is,
I don't know.
yeah, they can just throw him anywhere. Like, it's literally
He's
any
too good.
position he can play, pretty
Yeah,
much. So,
yeah.
anything could happen.
Yeah, interesting. Caleb Daniel, 77. She's turning him back into small potato a little bit here. There's got to be concerns.
What's he?
Like,
what's he
he's getting a free ride.
That's like 4 in a row
done?
a
now.
massive free ride.
Caleb Daniel,
He's
gone
full Homer.
Oh,
5
geez.
weeks without a ton.
88, 98,
And
80,
in his last 3, he hasn't broken 80.
80, 75, 77,
Last
yeah.
5 of 84, last 3 of 77.
What's his price?
Close to 90. He's going down in price.
Yeah,
he's
so-
going to lose 20k this
Yeah,
week.
he's going to go down to like 830.
He can go.
See, but
No, he
there's
can't
so
go.
many other players that I need to go
If you've got
before him.
rookies, go before him.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
alright.
For sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's not a keeper at this rate.
No.
No,
He'll be
no.
getting chopped in the buys.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Been very disappointing. Pryor, 50, just one last mention. If you got him, he can go.
Yeah, that's true.
Old Foss, 49. We still got him.
How many spins did he have today?
Can spin.
Oh, the other day.
I've still got him.
There was definitely a few in there.
Oh, yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
make a couple of K from
Well,
that.
he
I think.
actually made a couple
Yeah.
of K. Got the break even.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah.
46.
No way.
Yeah.
The spin king.
Just.
It's emotional.
What
That's
is
so bad.
what is going on here?
Oh, no.
Colby McKercher. Embarrassing.
Zach McKercher.
Oh,
48 points.
Kirk just getting Washcroft
Well,
treatment.
look, yeah,
yeah.
careful.
No,
Careful, mate.
I'm not,
Hey,
I don't own him, mate. I don't care.
The North fans will
what's
come after you in
But
the
what's
comments.
going on here?
Yeah, something. I don't know. He's
I
got a
don't know what
pretty
he's
shit role.
Yeah.
He is in a graveyard shift, for
Yeah.
sure. And
Yeah.
he doesn't look like the type of player that probably would excel there. He needs the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
you can't have everyone at halfback.
you know what?
I don't know.
That is a bit of a disaster for people who picked him up in their drafts.
Oh, especially your keeper leagues, eh?
Oh, he'll go. He'll be fine at keeper. I'm not worried
Keeper's
about
fine,
that.
but
Nah,
yeah,
but
season
you're
on
right.
season
No, you're right.
drafts.
Yeah.
Season drafts.
He'll go to
it's been
Taz
bad.
and take the Michael.
Yeah, no, that's actually very fair. And just lastly, Finbar. Marley.
Finbar.
43 points with just one massive melt.
Kicked a nice snag though out of the pocket.
Yeah,
Start
but
the game
that
and then
melt was
Running the clock
the
down.
melt of all
Just
melts.
Yeah, that
completely
was-
forgot where he was, what he was doing. So anyway, yeah, poor
Anyway,
poor
Saints-
bloke.
Saints
Poor
Freo?
bloke. Saints Freo.
Yeah. Look, as we said at the start, that was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Saints Freo.
Yeah.
Oh my
Full
god.
chopsticks in eyes, was it?
Yeah.
That it got to almost half time, and I was so locked in on the fantasy, like Boxall was doing well, like whatever. And then I look at the score, 27-7,
Yeah.
going into half time.
Yeah. And
That's
mate,
Amos. Think about if they played 20-minute quarters.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
have been
true.
3/4 time.
Yeah.
In an Amos game.
Yeah. It would have been
Unbelievable.
It was an absolute shocker, and surprise, it involved the Saints and Freo.
Yeah.
Sorry, supporters of those clubs. McRae 139.
He needed that.
I didn't.
He needed that. It's a
But-
pulse.
But
It has to be said, lads.
he's back.
It was looking. I mean, it's obviously looks great, but 66-point last quarter is just insane.
Are you taking the negative or positive view on that?
Well, it depends. How do you look at things?
66 points in a quarter.
I can't believe
Was the
you could
game
use
done?
that.
at that
Yeah.
point?
Oh,
Absolutely, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't they belt him?
No.
well,
I
that's
think,
what I want to see.
I think they had to
I didn't
sort
watch.
of,
I didn't
I wanna
watch
see
this.
hunger.
I was out to
they
dinner,
sort of
mate.
ran over the top of them.
If we
sort of
want to
thing.
talk about
Yeah.
visible thirst, that last quarter.
Yeah. So basically, when they play someone
66
shit, he'll
points.
do well. But in any good game,
Freo
he's a walking
dominated
75.
Freo aren't shit. They're
Dominated
not shit.
Geelong.
They haven't
Anyway.
been good, mate.
McRae had 38.
So his average is up to about 105 now.
Yeah.
You're still up.
unders, eh?
Oh, you're
still
still
up.
winning.
I'm coming.
105 rounds.
Even
and
with a
ovens, 104.
139.
I know.
And
Oh, the tags.
Oh,
the tags
mate,
are-
you're
tags
climbing
are
a
done now.
mountain.
he had
Tags
a,
are done.
even
no one's
with-
tagged him.
He's had a
Yes, he
139
has.
and a
He's
150,
been
and he's
tagged.
not on that.
That's fine.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, he had 38 disposals, including 25 contested,
Unreal
8 tackles, 6 marks. So, yeah. Wilkie 123. Just that was the first time he went to the bench this season, so that's pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah.
That is an
100%
unreal
game
record.
time.
Yeah, Steele 113. Just not sure you could ever go there.
Nah.
Not anymore.
Unfortunately.
I don't
trust
think
him.
it's Price.
NWM 103, 28 disposals, 10 marks with no tackles, but
Love
got
that.
it done. So,
Love that.
Yeah, we take that. Ryan 98, 2 90s in a row, and has bottomed out in price. But 28 points second half. Not sure I would go there.
And it is against the Saints as well.
Yeah,
It's
exactly right.
notorious for the defenders, isn't it?
Yeah, Johnson at 95, aka John the Butcher. Good draft get. Rowan Marshall 91. So yeah, thoughts, lads?
As I said, I didn't watch it, so
Look,
all I heard is Ducky
didn't-
saying he looks
Yeah,
cooked.
look. No, just comparing the Rowan that I knew from last year to what I saw. So in his last 5 weeks, I think he's averaging 14 touches and 1.6 marks.
Yeah.
1.6 marks. Last
Yeah.
year, he
Yeah.
averaged 5.8. In the first 3 weeks, he had 22. So it's like, what? He's had
It's
22
strange, isn't
marks
it?
in the first 3 weeks, 8 in the last 5.
Okay.
That's not Rowan Marshall.
This is what happened last year, and then he went
and then he
170.
just went bananas.
Yeah.
So
Did he used? Is he?
I don't know what's going on.
Is
What
the
about-
Jackson and Darcy matchup like a tough match or not?
Maybe
No,
the double. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
We haven't really seen the double this
Yeah,
year.
true. Maybe we haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't know. Look,
He only had
40,
13
he had 40
disposals, man.
hit-outs.
He still had 91.
Nah, look,
It's not the worst thing.
I'm backing him in, but he will lose cash for that. A lot of it. He's down to 910. There you go.
9-10.
Yeah.
His lockout lifted.
Yeah.
Hugo Garcia 84. Good to see Hugo make it through that whole game. So well done to him. Brayshaw 78.
Mate, I was so close to bringing him in as well.
Well,
Fist,
yeah.
little fist pump there.
Yeah,
that
would've
helped
been
us
bad.
out.
Yeah.
Massively.
Yeah, I literally just mentioned he's had such a good run, so it's just
Oh.
not ideal because some might have jumped on him.
Yeah.
I almost did
a lot
from
of
Clary.
people
So.
doing that. I think, but I'm looking at this week and why I did so well, and I'm seeing so many blokes like Brayshaw, 78.
Yeah.
Dacos didn't ton. Like there was just so many good players that probably didn't, had an off week.
Yeah.
He'll bounce back.
Yeah,
He'll be fine.
just 18 disposals for Andy.
He just has
so,
those in him.
Yeah, pretty disappointing.
Weird. Very weird.
Boxall 74. Yeah,
Massive.
as we said, was on 60 at half time. Bit of a tackling machine. 59% time on ground. So if he gets his match fitness up, he could go really well.
Bit of a Hugo Garcia.
Yeah, maybe a little
I think
bit.
he'd be
He's a
one of
bit
those
tall.
guys.
He's a bit taller though, isn't
Oh,
he?
no. He's a
way
different,
bigger.
but like, as in, I think he's going to play most of his time in the midfield,
Yeah.
but it'll be short.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever going to
And
get
then it'll be
massive
the
time
sub.
on ground.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully keeps
Definitely.
his spot and generates cash for us. Basically,
I wouldn't go like making room for him on my field, but I think you want him.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. hopefully keeps his spot for the Saints though. Yeah.
Oh, he will,
So
for
wrong. So wrong. 65.
This
so
is getting
yeah.
fucked.
So I've got here the issue with him is he barely scores well when he has 30 disposals. So when he only has 15 disposals, like he did
He's cooked.
here,
Yeah.
honestly, you're lucky
He-
that he scored 65.
He had
Yeah.
8 tackles.
Yeah, you're lucky because he
Half
normally
of his
doesn't
score was tackles.
Yeah, so he obviously couldn't find it.
He's down to 916 with a break even of almost 140.
Yeah.
Could you?
What's he down to?
916. He's going to be under
It's going to be
800K.
850.
Or under 900k, sorry. He'll get into the 800s.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's
David starts pondering it.
He's a good player.
Is he on your
He
never
is, but
again
he gets
list?
tagged.
he was so bad last year when I got him.
I know.
Yeah.
And look at what he's doing.
Nah,
No,
he's
good.
the kind of guy you'd have to see something from him pretty soon. Sinclair, 61.
Oof.
This is getting bad.
Lucky you
now.
didn't do that, David.
He lost 48k this week
I would not.
with a break even of 140.
He lost what? How much did he lose?
He lost 48k has a last 5 of 87, and he's got a break even of 140.
Oh, that's atrocious.
Last 3
Steer
of
clear.
78.
Wow.
Steer
It's a disaster.
clear.
People, because I remember that week when they had Richmond,
Yes.
and it was weird.
You
It was
were looking
pay
at
up
it,
for
you were
Whit.
looking
It was
at it.
Sinclair v Richmond,
Yeah.
or pay up for
Wow.
Whit. Now he went 130 against Richmond. Since then, averaging 87.
Okay.
Disastrous.
They got West Coast in 2 weeks, and they've got Melbourne
Oh,
in round 12.
he's a type of guy that he bottoms out in the low 900s. I'm very interested.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll keep watching for him. But yeah, 61, 20
Yeah.
disposals, barely any tackles or marks, and
no good.
as you said, he's going to plummet in price. So yeah, on to the Dogs in Port with I think it's you, Duck.
Yeah, Dogs and Port. What a fucking ass kicking this was.
Yeah.
Oh
15 goals.
yeah.
I mean, look, I had Port as my premiership pick this year.
Did you actually?
Goes to
Yeah,
show
that's
how
right.
much I know
Oh,
about
man.
footy.
Yeah,
Fucking
my
nothing.
my tips.
We
go
had
to show that.
GWS, I think, so
Just
as terrible.
Yeah,
Did
they're
we?
Not,
Yeah, we
they're
had
not looking
GWS.
good.
Oh, we did,
Yeah.
didn't
The
yeah.
doggies.
Mate, they're cooking.
They were the one moving up.
They
look
look
good,
good,
mate.
They look good.
Bond looks.
And, mate, they feasted here. So we always say funny things happen in Mars.
Yeah.
Tim English, 145 points, 27 and 3.
Yeah.
That's a fucked
We
game.
were talking about Max's game.
I mean, that is almost as
But,
good.
yeah.
Maybe even better. Massive.
The 3 goals is crazy.
Yeah, that
That's
is
wild.
insane.
So
Yeah.
at the moment, he's now R2 alongside Darcy Cameron, both averaging 107.
Yeah.
So
And that
it's
was just
gone English again.
It was a brilliant
It's like 2 or
starting
3
pick.
years ago.
Well, I still think you'd be happy with X, but it's one of the
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can have Cameron too. I mean, Cameron dominated again.
Yeah.
It's one of the 4. Or
Yeah,
2 of the 4,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah, definitely. He's been an awesome pick.
Yeah, he has.
Well done. The Bont. I mean, God, it would be good to own this bloke.
He's bottomed
One-
out.
he bottomed out.
Yeah,
At
he's bottomed out.
1.08 million.
Oh, mate.
Unbelievable.
I'm
so
gonna do it.
126, 23 touches, 3 goals. I think he had 8 tackles.
Yeah.
He is taking the piss in second gear.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
He's not even trying yet.
Yeah. He looked phenomenal.
He has to... Could he win the Brownlow
I'm getting him.
after missing
Could he win
the
the
first
Brownlow?
6 weeks?
Nah, Dacos has probably already won it.
Oh, yeah, they... Yeah, the umpires.
The Glaze, mate.
Yeah,
He'll get it.
No,
What's
you're
he?
right.
He'll
You're
fly
right.
away
As
with it.
my, yeah,
got the
I
Bont.
mean, he
Unbelievable. He's a target. He's got to be a target this week.
he does.
Massive
I'm
target.
doing it. I'm going to do it.
I don't know what his fixtures are like.
Right.
But
Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it matters. That's fucking fair. Ed Richards, what a bloody gun. So 30 and 2. Just remains firmly in the midfield mix with 17 centre bounces with now Treloar's back. Everyone's
Yeah.
back. Bont's back.
A huge win.
And Ed's in there.
That was a
having
worry.
30 and 2
That was
and
a worry.
dominating.
Yeah.
Because didn't Bevo say
he's
that
no
he didn't
Tom
want to?
Powell.
He didn't want to change the mix.
No.
No.
Yeah,
So
he
like
said,
Treloar was like half forward.
he
full
said
fist pump when he
Treloar
said
is
that.
going to be
Yeah.
in the forward line a lot. And he was right. So Treloar had 7 centre bounces.
Yeah.
Now, he had 27 disposals from half forward. Which, so
you don't mind that?
He still finds it.
Yeah.
And
DPP.
slightly DPP.
Ooh.
For Treloar.
Draft as well.
Yeah.
That's big.
Good. Massive.
Nice.
Ed Richards just quietly surprised all Australian.
Yeah.
If we're talking about our tips.
Yeah,
I
true.
think- yeah, I think that's on. I think that's on. So look, we say like it's just good owning good players, isn't it? Especially
Yeah.
pods.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
great-
satisfying.
That
Yeah.
one, that feels good.
Yeah.
Matt Kennedy, speaking of great
Oh,
pods.
mate. Wow.
So
He was a great
I
pick.
don't know, like I'm thinking like I don't know if Treloar in the long run might eat into his midfield minutes, but then you look at how they're playing. You look at how he's playing.
Yeah.
He had 19 centre bounces. I think he had the second for the Doggies, second most,
Crazy.
and dominated.
That was a great pick.
So yeah, it was genius.
Genius.
I thought he, at this point with everyone back, he would be moved down, and he's not. So
yeah, elite.
what a gun!
Yeah.
What a pickup!
His last 3 is crazy.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
There's so many good
109.
forwards this year. Like there's no Caleb Daniels not even close to the top.
Say
6
that
forwards.
again.
There's
So many good forwards this year.
there's so many good forwards this year.
Never would have thought we'd be saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
No.
at the start of the season.
No, not
Yeah.
after last year.
Yeah.
Last year's debacle.
Absolutely mental.
Yeah, unreal.
Fair play.
That's awesome. Zach Butters, 105. 9 tackles again. He's just dominating
Yeah.
right now.
Oh,
Very good. Bailey Dale had 31 touches, 98 points. Just
oh
racked
wow.
up.
So, okay. So he racked it up but didn't.
Nah, I don't think you want him in fantasy, but, had a good game.
Yeah.
Now, Rosie. So we've got to talk about this now. 87 points. And if you're talking from Kane's point of view, 29 of the worst.
He's got to.
Playing left, right out.
He's got to speak about it.
1 score involvement. What a fucking stupid stat that is. We don't care about that. Come on.
Score involvements can't that stat be like you pass it to someone who then gets the score assist?
Yeah,
I don't know how it works.
Probably helps if your team's not scoring 40 points, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like you play
They
for
just
North. Of
belted,
course, you're not
didn't
going to get score involvements.
Yep.
Anyway, so you're looking at Rosie. When did he go to halfback? It was against the Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, he had that good score, and then he's gone 100, now 80.
He switched to the mids.
101 in his last 5. So did he switch in the mids late?
After
He
half-time, I
did
think.
go into the mids. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I
what-
was thinking like he was on 30 at halftime or something. It wasn't really working.
Yeah, he was on. Yeah. Yeah,
It's all right.
37.
He's only averaging 106.
Well, you didn't
God,
start with him.
personal vendetta, mate.
No. I'm not having a go at crack at Rosie as a footballer. I'm just saying.
Saying what?
Well, you wouldn't like
That he
an
wasn't-
87?
No,
You
it's
happy with
not
the
great.
87 sitting next to Rosie's name there, mate?
Fucking hell.
No, not really.
It wasn't meant to be a
but
personal
He's
attack.
also at
mate.
100 the last 3 weeks.
I've just got to call it out, mate.
Yeah, you call
Anyway,
it out how you
alright,
said.
we'll see how it
You
goes next
were
week.
talking like it could be a trade out option. This one.
No. Come on.
That's the way it was being phrased.
Come on. Joel Fraser, 85. He got moved out the middle a little bit, and so
Yeah.
he's like one that. So he had 6 centre bounces. I've got some concerns there in draft.
I've got concerns for your team in draft, mate.
Yeah.
You've just been belted by the Islanders.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. So we're
Not,
both
not surprising.
we're both 7-2 now, sitting up the top. So
Yeah.
you had a good win.
Light work.
I'll see you
On to
again in
the
finals.
next.
See you
On
again
to the
in
next
finals.
one, eh?
JHF 83. Just, I mean, look, if your bad game's at 80s, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It's when he dishes up like the 50s where you go, come on.
Yes.
So no, 83. Not the best, not the worst. Davidson, 57. Tactically subbed and
His
gone.
watch has ended.
Must
so
trade.
that was the one to
Thank
go
you,
early
Davo.
on. So have we all moved him on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got that
Good
TikTok.
calls.
Respectfully,
We've got
of
that
course.
TikTok to
Oh,
remember
no.
him by at least.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Okay. One of the
Great.
greats, Davo.
Great
Davo, man.
Great man, great player.
Yeah.
Libba. 52 points. Oh dear. Straight back to earth. He had the most centre bounces for the Dogs, so it
Yeah.
wasn't as though like he lost his role or anything.
Oh, right, yeah.
And do you
Just had a
remember
shocker.
what Bevo said the other week? He goes, at some
I'm
point,
gonna give
Libba's
him a
going to need a
rest.
week off or
Yeah.
two. And
You
I
reckon
reckon it's
that might
coming.
be next
I
week?
reckon it's coming.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, they've got their bye coming.
So
round
because
12.
he was a genius pick in fantasy, right? Because he started high 800s.
Yeah.
What's he at now? He's at 970, but just dropped 47k.
Oh.
So he was over $1 million. He's got to break even at 140.
You'd
You'd
have
probably
to
got to
keep.
go.
Nah.
I'd move him on.
I'd move him on. He could bleed 100k over the next 3 weeks. No, I'd move him on.
I hope Bevo makes it easy for you.
You'd move him on.
I would move him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I would. There's too many mids back.
I would
reckon.
personally hold because he's still
Okay.
got the role.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Riley Sanders, 51. See you, mate. So that 130 was straight out of his ass. He's backed it up with 50-50. Come on.
Get him out.
Come on.
See, that's facetious.
Yeah, but
No, but that's what we
It's
that's what we
just
play,
justice,
mate.
isn't it?
That's what we play.
after you get blokes like Nat fucking run around cheering about Riley Sanders.
Oh, that was a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Bus Linger.
Another
8
one.
points. It's just this mid-season cash gen. This is what happened to me a few years ago. Just every downgrade option, shit would happen. So he's now, I don't know, dead in the water.
Wait, did he get injured?
No, he
was the sub.
started
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sub.
he was the sub,
Got 8
yeah.
points.
That's actually pretty.
That's a grievous shame.
I'm sort of sitting here with hands on the head because why would they make him sub?
I
I don't know.
And
I thought he
Liam
was
Jones
quite
is
good
out
the
as
week
then-
before.
and
And
then-
Liam Jones was out.
Isn't he out for 4 weeks?
Yeah.
So
No,
why was
that's
he
not good
subbed?
signs.
Yeah,
I don't
Jens, it's
know.
not,
Cash
it's
Jens
not good.
cooked, isn't
And
it?
they've
That
just
is a bad
absolutely
sign.
like you're not going to change the side unless there's injuries.
Yeah, I don't know. So
not good,
that,
boys.
That one stung. That one
Yeah.
stung for sure. All right, George, take it away with
Yeah,
the
Crows
and
and the Blues. So, big Dorsey horse, 122, 22 disposals, 7 marks, 8 tackles, 3 goals, 1. Not bad for a fucking butcher, is it?
He had a great game. I call
He's
it.
so shit, isn't he?
No, I never said Jordan Dawson was so shit, but I said he was an overrated kick.
He was elite.
And he had bit, but that game, he was fucking
was good.
dominant.
Yeah,
and
he was
I will
good.
say, as a non-owner, thank fuck he gets rested at full forward once Adelaide win
yeah,
the game.
yeah.
Because that could have been a 150 easily.
Yeah, because he still had, 100 going into the third? It was like the week before.
Yeah.
He just-
Oh,
no, into the
more.
fourth, sorry.
It was
Yeah.
like more.
But when
Yeah.
he, when he
and
went,
even in the third, he was at full forward.
and he was just dominating. He was on Mitch McGovern as well.
Well, he
Fuck,
kicked-
he
he kicked-
sucks.
So yeah, he kicked
Yeah.
3 goals. I
Nah,
mean, yeah,
it's-
he dominated.
Yeah.
I love having him.
He's great.
he
Rankin,
is.
120,
Speaking of
29
great players.
2. Took the game over. Like, literally blew it apart.
when he bursts out of the stoppage,
Yeah,
it's
he's
actually
so
pretty
quick.
fucked.
Yeah, he's explosive.
That's a pretty munted game,
So
actually.
he-
Yeah. now you're looking at it.
Holy
Mate,
shit.
He
Nah, he
is
was really
dominant.
good.
So
Yeah.
he is now averaging 98. Averaging 98 in his last 5, 104 in his last 3. So, and people don't have him. People didn't
Yeah.
start with him. 25% owned. So that's not 3/4 of the comp don't have him.
Most good teams would have him, surely.
I don't know.
Nah, most.
This-
I
'cause
wonder
there's
what's-
so many
like,
good-
in the top 1,000. It would be really
yeah, that
high.
would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I don't have that handy.
Cool. All right, Laird.
find that.
So 98 for Laird. He was full half-back, and he actually looked quite good in that
No,
game.
he
I
was
thought.
racking up. That's fair.
It's an option. What's his price?
896. And look, he's a consistent, 80-90 guy.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd be looking elsewhere.
Okay.
Cripper 95, and then next one, the Pete Dog. 88 for the Pete Dog, with Crouch out injured,
Yeah.
get midfield time.
He was very good. I'm happy to have him in draft. I'm not interested in.
Not interested in classic.
Nah, not interested in classic. Just quickly on Cripper because he was looking massive at half time.
Yeah, and he's
he
about
was
800K,
priced at
right?
870. So he went up almost 30k this week. He's almost 900. Yeah, I don't know.
Option?
Nah, I don't.
He's an option. Like
He's
he
got to
can-
be one.
He can easily, but I will say next couple weeks. Okay, no, next 3 weeks. St Kilda, Sydney, GWS. That could easily be Windy, Josler,
Yeah, Bedford.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah,
nah, probably
nah,
pass.
nah,
okay, all right,
Nah,
all
I
right.
think it's a pass.
Holland's 88, one for the Ghost Ships. Oh, then
One
now.
for the ghost ships.
Yeah,
That's
hang
good
on.
chat.
Oh, that's a great shit.
Some sweet justice. Adam Chera, 82. Finally. Went up against him.
Just quietly.
82's not too bad.
Just quietly on Ollie Hollins, who we just
I think he's
gave
been good
a
recently, hasn't he?
drive-by.
Yeah.
His last 5, he's 84.
Yeah. Which is what
He's
you got
went
him for at the
104
start.
last week, and he's now flying. He went up 40k this week.
So am I bringing in Ollie Hollins?
No, you're not doing that.
They've got the
But that's
Saints
probably
this
what
week.
people wanted
Yeah, that's why they picked him. A
Yeah.
little bit of indication.
in the Saints.
Annoying.
Chippy. No, you're not doing it. Anyway. Yeah, Chera, 82. Sweet justice, finally.
What do you mean, mate? It's
Oh, well,
like
not,
I say.
not having
like
him,
I
it
say,
was
80
good. It felt good that he didn't fucking
You
have
were happy
100
with
again.
87 from Rosie, so I'm taking 82 from Chera.
You were just abusing Rosie.
Continue.
You little flip-flopper, you. All right, Walshy, 76. That is why you don't
Nah,
get Sam
that's-
Walsh.
See, that's not good enough.
Nah. And that's all I said on it. That's why you don't get Sam Walsh in
So,
Classic, ever.
I
Good
mean-
draft player who'll get you the big ton here and there, but...
Walshy has 2 tons for the year.
yeah.
He's
8
been
rounds in.
been pretty poor.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Hewitt, 71. The end of the ton run.
Yeah, that's sad.
And I think Calvin called it as well.
Yeah.
He says, coming to an end.
Beach
So
balls,
he-
as he says.
So, okay, that's really interesting.
He had 25
If you-
disposals, Hewitt.
if you
People
have-
would have brought him in,
If
too.
you have George Hewitt, and he's almost 1.1 million, are you going? I think you're a high 90s guy, maybe around 100. I'm going to look to get a Dawson and get some money even,
Nah.
or are you going? Nah, I'm just backing him in to be a 1 of 5
He's had
10
100,
guy.
he's had 100 every round till
I
this
know.
week.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
You
That's
wouldn't be doing it now, would you? You wouldn't
No,
move off him.
that would be very luxurious.
TDK 65 was scary turn celebratory.
Yeah.
When watching
He just
that.
he just looked poor.
Yeah, he did. Second half especially was really bad.
I'm
So I'm glad I got
hearing
off it.
Footsteps. Mark Pitnet, footsteps. They got
Oh,
TDK looking
you're
tired.
an evil, evil man.
Oh, I think it's
You
happening.
are evil.
This Thursday is the day.
Pito!
It is happening.
And then we'll be a week ahead of everyone.
Mr. Worldwide.
And then lastly,
Will be, mate, you traded Oliver, didn't you?
yeah. What, you think he's coming back this week?
Yeah. Cross our fingers.
He's
Up.
at, he's
just
at
crossed my
reps.
fingers.
Will White, 29.
Oh, Walter White.
So there goes another cash
Junior.
another little cash cow.
On
he
Carroll
had a
got
good little
32
run.
as well.
He had a good little run. But yeah,
Oh,
the
so
cash
Carroll-
across the board is
Well,
really poor
White
in
got
that.
to 430, so that's okay. Carroll, see, that was never one to jump on because he.
I just don't know where
it's
we're
gonna come
making
to a
money.
Screeching hole.
Like in a few weeks.
It's hard.
It's looking grim,
Bo Allen?
though.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some Eagles players,
Yeah.
maybe.
Speaking of, it is the Eagles now, and it's you, Duck.
Perfect. All right. So Eagles and Demons. Maxi Gorn already spoke about him. Just Matt Flynn. I can't. Who do the Eagles have next week? Who do we have? How do I not know this?
Let me have a look.
I'd only looked as far as the Melbourne
Tigers.
game.
Marriage Tigers.
Oh.
Also the Nank.
Oh,
My
Nank.
God, the Nank's having 150.
I think he
Yeah,
is.
he will. He will
No,
too.
no,
No,
He
you know
fucking
what?
have a
You know
field
what?
day, mate.
I don't think he is because I think Flynn should be dropped.
Yeah,
I'm
Bring
sorry.
back
You can't let your opponent have 35 as a ruck.
What does
that is a fucking
What
disgrace.
does the review tape look like when your opponents had 35 disposals in 8 marks?
Mate, he
And a
he
goal.
also had 47 hitouts to Flynn's 22.
So
It's
not only
fucking
do you not
piss
get your
weak.
hands on the ball, your bloke has 40. Mate, fucking hell. I don't know. So look, made the most of it, did Big Max,
Yeah.
and
No, well done,
he
Max.
is now taking the piss. So what's he going now? He, in his last 5, 127. Look at him. And his last 3, 140.
I'm going to calculate the difference in points between him and
What?
TDK. And we'll check
I
it.
actually no. I feel really bad, and this doesn't happen often. So this is a moment in time.
You literally said to me when he did, you're like, I've
140.
got him.
No, I
feel-
didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
The
I've ruined-
saboteur.
He would be he'd be top 20.
Yeah, I actually think he would.
I feel sick.
I want to calculate the difference between him and TDK.
Oh,
I reckon he
yeah,
would
do
be
it and
top
come back
50.
next week. Almost 340.
I feel
And
sick.
he's still going up. That's fucking
Yeah, you
good
can't
effort.
do it now.
Petraka 121.
Yes,
Gee,
the track.
Who wouldn't have Petraka? That was just a gimme.
I have Petrarca, but now I'm just depressed.
So anyway, 29 disposals, 8 tackles. He is all the way back.
He's back.
Yeah,
Big
for sure.
time.
Ryan Marriage. Oh, chef's kiss. That is an unreal score.
Yeah,
he was-
wow.
he
What
looked-
was he on at half time? Like 70?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he was 105. He was 105 at 3/4 time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He was
I
on
was-
74
I
at
was
half time, I think
thinking-
it was.
Just get to a one because he always has a hot first half and then
Yeah,
cools
he
off.
does, he does.
This time he had a third quarter, then cooled off in the last. But mate, 109 from him. So
He's one of our
his
only
cash
bright
gen.
lights.
Oh, he's elite. So he's got that ultimate role. We get it to him. The ball's always back there. Plenty of kick-ins.
And Melbourne's
Gov-
a good matchup for that
Weird
as well.
that Gov hasn't ruined him. What a
Well,
call
didn't-
that was.
Oh, a couple, yeah.
He got subbed at half time with
Yeah.
Marich on 70. So anyway, yeah, he's been awesome, and he's going to keep ticking over until the buys. Trent Rivers, 88, solid but not spectacular. I just think there's too many mouths to feed back there.
Yeah,
You've got
yeah.
Bowley,
Yeah, there's
so
a lot
Salem,
of
Yeah.
rebounding
May
backs.
takes kick-ins.
Rivers, yeah.
I would be, I'm avoiding that at all costs.
I guess it's
I
not
think-
horrific 88.
No, it's a solid score. I just don't think he can do much more than that.
Yeah.
Elijah Hewitt. So I've got to mention this: 81 points, had 15 and 3.
Fuck, he kicked 3 goals.
Yeah, he's another one of our bright lights.
Couple of
and
them.
he's actually in the end, as far as cash gen, I think he's gone up 100k now, but he's going to start ticking over really quickly.
What's he
Yeah,
up to?
what's his
400,
I
500?
think
Right,
he's
though.
I think he's like 430.
But he was also
actually,
more
no,
expensive.
that might have been
470.
before. Yeah, he's 470
Yeah,
now. What's his
no.
break even?
Oh, God.
Be
Hang on.
fucking low.
His break even is
He had a 44 last.
19.
But he had a 44
Mate,
last
he'll
week.
drop a
You're
19
talking
next
about
week.
where are we
Yeah.
going to make cash gen? He's going to go over. He's going to go 550.
By all means, mate, trade Cozzy Pickett to him.
No, we're not doing it now. I'm just saying good pick if someone's got him out there. Brady Hoff, 46, completely lost in the middle. I saw he had 24 centre bounces.
Yeah, he had a few
For
last week as well.
I think we can call an end to that test because I like him at half.
Did you see the CBA mix for West Coast
Bizarre.
this week? We had
Fucking bizarre.
8 or 9 people go through the middle.
Like Minnie's going. Can someone just fucking
Throw
show
a
a bit?
please.
throw a heap of shit. Hope something sticks.
None of it stuck.
Anyway,
Yeah.
None of it stuck. Cozzy Pickett, 64, just the fakest 25 centre bounces ever. Like, he's barely around the ball at all. And he can't even be a target inside 50. He's just completely useless, to be honest. So,
yeah.
let's give myself another must trade. Briggs and Cozzy, fucking genius stuff. Jake Bowie, 70. The Linsanity run, it's over.
People would have done that as well.
So, he's
Yeah,
around
'cause
9.
he was still kind of like
Yeah, he's
well
a-
priced.
he's like
Because
80, I think.
if he was a guy that was going to go 100, he was underpriced. But
He was priced at 90, averaging
previous
97.
to the last couple of weeks, and he's had a great run of fixtures,
Yeah.
he was a 90 guy at best.
Yeah.
And as I said, there's a lot of mouths to feed back there. I don't know. So, look, you hold it. He gets a couple of weeks at least, but that
Yeah.
could turn sour. Hutch, 66. He was another forward under 400k. He's ticking over the cash in as well, and he's just a good player. So, if you got him, well done. Tim Kelly, just Will Minson.
Oh, my God.
13 touches and 51 points. I am pretty happy for that to be the last time I
I feel sick.
see Tim Kelly play.
I've just done the calculations on Gawn and TDK.
Oh, yeah, go on.
How many points?
187.
187 points.
Yeah, since
Where-
round 3.
And where does that put you?
Where would that put you? Oh, Nat, that's the next thing. Yeah, look it up.
24th.
You'd be 24th. You would be 24th.
You'd
if
be
you
going for the Hilux.
Hadn't gone to TDK.
You'd be actually going for the Hilux.
Oh,
I feel
so I've cost my mate a Hilux.
I feel so sick.
That's not good for your mental health. Oh my god, David at work tomorrow. Eh? That's going to be a dark train.
Watching Gawn
Training.
highlights. Crying.
24th. And you'd have R1.
I might have to drive tomorrow.
Grimace shape.
Oh dear, that's not.
Where were we?
That's pretty ugly. Bo Allen, 37 points. Soft suspension, I reckon. He barely hit him.
Oh, come on, mate. That was... what was he doing?
It's good to see.
Yeah,
I can whack him.
So, what do you reckon? He showed a bit?
I don't remember seeing him until he
Yeah.
belted that bloke.
He had he had 7 touches. Went at 100%. Like he looked.
Oh,
He looks alright when he
went
had
at
it.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he looks alright.
So,
but,
he had decent impact.
But yeah, he had 7 touches.
just
You know,
move on.
What am I
Move
meant
on.
to say? And Harley Reid.
Oh, my
Move on.
Lord.
Literally,
Yeah, move on.
move on.
Fielded him in draft.
Yeah, God knows why.
Oh, that's a
Licked my lips when I saw that.
Oh, 32 points. I think Essendon. What's their offer? We'll take it.
Yep.
Fuck me.
Anyway.
Anyway,
All
over
right.
to the good game.
Pies
and
v
the
Cats. So we caught the end of this at the pub after we coerced the bar staff to change the Eagles game.
Good call.
So it's good. We got to see the end of it. And Darcy Cameron, 140.
Massive.
Doing it for my draft team, getting us over the line. And yeah,
You
was he
smashed me, yeah.
R2, R3?
No, he.
Oh, wow.
He has been very.
He's been elite.
Well, yeah. Him and Tim English are
Yeah,
equal.
107.
R2. 110 in his last 5.
It's quality.
And what's
Absolute
he up?
quality.
Is he up 120k
Yep.
for the year?
Yep.
Fuck, that would have been a good pick, wouldn't it?
Oh, he's up 50k. But
50K,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's been awesome.
Awesome. Pendles, 120, like fine wine. Just keeps getting it done.
Unbelievable.
Not really relevant for Classic, is it? No.
No, you wouldn't.
All right, Baz, 119, 34 and a goal, and gave the big one to the doggies on the post-match interview. So now he's averaging 115 for the year.
Is that Baz?
Baz.
Oh.
F1?
He,
Does he?
yeah, that was a good good little side buy.
Yeah.
Side drive.
So-
So
Yeah. By him. Did you hear the Bond
Who's
go
that?
back at him?
yeah.
So I think it's Geelong doggies
In
down at
2
Geelong
weeks. Yeah.
Thursday night in 2 weeks. We get a ripper Thursday
That'll be a
night game
barn
for
burner.
once.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
No, forward line wise, yeah, he's probably
Oh.
is fit.
Yeah.
Has
He's
he-
Probably
be
will
clear,
end up. Probably will end
Yeah.
up being that way
has
as well.
he?
I
Has
think
he
so.
been tagged?
Unless
at all?
McRae goes.
No. I'll concede that one. I'll concede that one. But has he been tagged at all? Is
No.
what I'm thinking.
No, I don't reckon.
And he just runs around, has 35 and dominates.
We did get a little bit of feedback on our video about Baz from last week about how his impact on the game is poor.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
calling him the butcher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he's 34 touches in a win against the Pies. No impact.
Yeah.
No,
I think
We saw him at
He
Gather
only,
Round.
he only went at 32%, mate.
We saw him at... Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
He
Well,
went at
that's,
seven-
that's how you say if it's a good or a bad game, right?
he went at 73.
Well, if he went
but-
at 32%, it wouldn't have been great. But he didn't. So
Yeah,
that's a
he's had-
fucking
he's putting
full
together-
Xavier Lindsay
in terms
plan.
of coming back from an ACL,
Yeah, he's dominating.
new club,
Oh,
like
taking the piss.
it is crazy
No,
stuff.
unreal.
Rooster.
Maybe Bedford goes. Will be interesting.
Danger, 106.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know how they
Great
keep doing it.
Yeah. Now, Josh Dacos, 102. Popular option, and if you did it, you'd probably be pretty happy because he was priced at, what, 920?
Yeah.
He's a guy that, like, he needs his... Maybe similar to, like, Bailey Dale, how he needs 30-plus touches just to get to a ton.
Yeah.
Because there's... He barely tackles at
Yes.
all. He's had 2 tackles in the
Yeah, he
last
doesn't
3
tackle.
weeks. But he's had 30 touches every game. So, racking up.
Yeah. So
That's an option.
What's he now?
935. That's a
You still
definite
could, couldn't
option.
you?
No, 100%.
Yeah. It's good value.
100%.
Nick Dacos, 92. Not the 140 of the prior weeks,
Mate,
but you got it done. That's his floor.
4 points in the last quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
So
that.
at
Very
quarter
quiet.
time, you're sitting there going, well, this is very nice to see, but
Well, because he had a 42-point second quarter, I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, I got lucky there.
Yeah.
Come on, it's Nick
I wonder
Dacos.
if
He's a gun.
Tommy Atkins was probably sitting on him as well.
Oh, that cat's not happy,
Okay.
Dave.
The cat is not happy,
Ooh.
boys. Oh, it's
I'm gonna
raining, I
have to deal
reckon.
with that.
We're going to have to do
Yeah,
it.
you
We're going
do.
to have to get a cat mid-podcast.
You do it. I'll
lads.
Yeah, keep
going.
going, George.
And then, Ned Long, 83. Let's fucking go. Ned's the man.
Awesome.
I'm really happy I brought him in. I think
I
it's just
should've-
like priced at what he is.
Oh, he's been so good. I think because I'm so happy with that marriage pick. That Long was the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
So, no, he's
So
going to keep
stupid.
making me money. And then, honestly, last thing on this game, fucking Homer, 79.
Oh, yeah. It's just...
3 of his last 4 have been sub 80.
Oh, his last 5, he's like low 80s.
Yeah, like he had that big 120, and then it's literally like a 65, a 79, a 73.
I would never have
It's
seen this.
concerning.
I understood it when he got tagged. I was happy to let them off.
Well,
But-
because last year he was constant 90s,
Oh.
but couldn't break through.
Oh.
Now
And
it's just like
to start the year when he wasn't tagged, he was a walking 120.
and now it's like
I don't know.
60s to 60s.
I don't know
How
what's
many more-
going on there.
Oh, God, when's their buy? Do we know?
Who's this?
Geelong.
I'll get it up.
Yeah, that's a fair
He
point.
probably
'cause
has to go on his buy.
No, because you can't say has to go. Because
Well,
he can. I know he's a guy that can. We've seen him score 120s this year.
Yeah, I know.
He
but
can do
the
it.
inconsistencies.
I will say that
Shocking.
just hanging on to. So let's say Finn Callahan,
Round
for
16,
example.
the last one. Is
Okay.
there by?
Round 16.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
well, there you go. Maybe he goes then. But like holding the guys that have a poor few weeks, they often, if they're good players, they turn around. So I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway,
I'm going to give him a chance, but he is fucking under the microscope for sure.
and that was pretty much it for that game.
Yeah.
It's just not not many other relevant players. So
Nah,
Fair enough.
we don't care about that. Dave, Swans and Giants.
Yep. So we'll get started with Bo. Finn Callahan,
You
121.
get Bo.
Yeah, huge second quarter with 15 disposals. Actually scored 50 points as well. And he brought the Giants back into it in that second quarter. And yeah, owners right here
Well,
needed that heading into the
think
buys,
would-
I reckon.
And like that's my thought. Where obviously he was the previous few weeks where he went like 50, 70, 70.
Yeah.
That pick was costing me massively.
absolutely.
But instead of going, I've got to get rid of him, it was just he's got the role.
Yeah.
Back him in, good
So-
player.
yeah.
And now his last 3 is about 108, and he's flying up in price now.
Yeah.
So
Very
hopefully that's
good.
a good one till he's buy.
No, you absolutely take that.
Yeah, massive.
Whitfield, 107. So yeah, he had the Jordan. I calling it a softish tag. Like I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, because he's playing he's
Yeah.
halfback, right? So Jordan's playing forward. So he's kind of got a
Well, Jordan had been in the guts.
yeah.
So, he always goes to Whitfield.
Yeah,
like,
he was
that's one
definitely
that
on him.
always goes to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and he goes 107.
yeah. So
Reverse tagger.
this score is so good when you think about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This would have been a 50 two
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Whitfield
We-
is.
Whitfield is...
And
Almost number
Whitfield
one.
non-owners would just be sitting there seeing a 107 going, fuck's sake.
If
Yeah,
I
this
didn't
was
have
the
him in
one.
draft, I'd be in full depression about it, I reckon.
yeah.
Like, it's
He's got-
it's some reprieve.
He's got Geelong next week.
Maybe I bring Witters in.
That could be massive.
Yeah, maybe you do.
What's,
you
his,
don't
what's
have
his
him.
break even now?
It's
It'll
129.
It'll go up.
It's not enough.
He's
is
getting
it?
that.
He's getting
Yeah,
that.
he's getting that.
Yeah,
It's not
he's getting
enough.
that.
That's the thing. Like,
Shit.
he's not going to go
He's
down
not dropping
that
below
much 'cause
1.1
No.
mil. No, he's not.
Fuck, I might have to do
He's
it.
so good. Fuck,
Yeah.
he's so good, Owen.
Unreal.
Tom Green, 102. Yeah, so
Massive.
he's a ball magnet. 34 disposals, but just not many marks and just one tackle. So because he's always got the ball in his hands, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we've seen him score a 170.
we have.
We've
had a-
seen him
he had a-
average a 110.
I think he had a big second half here as well.
So
Yeah.
Because he didn't start too well.
that's a pick that I would just, you stand by him. I think a big one is coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. It's been
No,
alright.
having Tom
He
Green
hasn't been terrible.
Yeah, you're
so-
right. Third quarter, 45 points. Went
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
massive. So, yeah, good shout.
Another loss for the Giants, though.
Yeah, that's a few in a row.
Yeah.
Close one, though. Close one. Ash, 89. So 38 points in the first term, then just sort of dropped off a bit.
Well, it's
Yeah.
funny because you were playing soccer and I was
Yeah,
out
yeah.
watching that. So there was a few jinxes, I think, because there was a lot of Lockie Ash is unreal, dominating
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And then I have a look and he's scored 80.
Yeah.
But look, no, he's awesome. He's
Yeah.
got the perfect role.
I don't think, like...
It was a pretty low-scoring
what was
game.
Yeah.
As a whole.
What was he priced at? Yeah, it wasn't very low.
He was 9...
He's like
He was
980.
980, yeah.
So at that stage, yeah, like imagine buying him this week, you'd be a little bit flat
Yeah.
by Ash.
He
But
was he was so expensive, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you say, it was a low scoring
Yeah,
game
it was,
because the
wasn't
top
it?
scorer for Sydney was Matty Roberts with 86.
Yeah.
And they won.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So fair play. But yeah, I guess with the Roberts score, it's like could have been worse. I guess I don't know really what else to say about this one
He's
with
taking
Roberts.
over.
So,
That's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
than
Heaney
short.
86, just not scoring enough for us to look at him.
He's like
He's
I
had
don't
a
know.
couple massive
first halves, and
and
he
then just drops off.
yeah.
yeah,
But he'd be getting cheap. Boy, oh boy, he'd be
Well,
getting cheap.
he was 920 before, so he's got to be around 884.
Ooh,
so at what point?
what's the run
he
like?
needs to-
so that's priced him at about 90. He doesn't go worse than 90.
No,
So we got Bombers Carlton, is it?
If that's all you could get to,
You do it.
I'd do that.
I'd do it.
Now.
if that was all you could get to.
Yeah, I was scared of doing that a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not upset I didn't.
Because a lot of-
Who would you go,
people-
Heaney or Cripps? I know we
Cripps.
spoke about Cripps before.
Cripps.
Would ya?
I think so.
Even with those potential tags.
Heaney's had two
That's
tons.
true.
He's got a high score of 103. Cripps had a 130.
Yeah, that's
Because a lot of
fair.
people,
Heaney's
were
averaging
going
85.
Cheeks last week as well, right?
Yeah. I don't. I mean, we know so many
Yeah.
people are hot on Cheeks.
So
You just got to listen to us on that one.
We'll get to him right now.
Yep.
Cheeks Warner, 83. Classic Cheeks.
It's a classic Cheeks.
140 super coach, but he's just not a fantasy friendly guy.
140 super coach.
Yeah.
So gun player,
Oh, mate, he's a weapon.
but just no cheapies.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he had a. Yeah,
No sheezy ball.
no cheesy.
No
balls.
cheesies.
A great shout. Cleary 61. Solid. We take that.
Ticking over.
Yeah, Bias 44. So first
Ooh.
bad one from him. I've got here. They've got the Bombers, then the Blues, then the D's, Crows, Tigers into their bye. So can we trade him now? I don't know.
You could.
This is what.
Got a couple half decent
I mean-
fixtures in there.
Well, I'm looking at this week, and I'm going, who do I trade out?
Yeah.
Because I can't trade out Traynor
Or Reed. On the back
over
of a 90.
Bias on the back of a 90.
Yeah.
Or Levi.
I think if
Or
he
Levi. They were the three.
Projections
Three
have,
on my chopping block.
projections have Bias projected to score 94 this week
Oh, okay.
against the Bombers. How is that even a
Don't
thing?
know how
See,
that
I
works.
reckon
So-
if he gets you to what you want,
Well,
you can. I'd do it.
Biasy, break even of 76, averaging 74.
He's gone.
76.
He's up to
He's gone.
670k.
Oh, he
he's
has
gone.
to go then. Oh, he doesn't have to go.
Whereas Reed break even of 36, Traynor 41.
I'm doing it. I think I'm going to.
and you're okay with leaving Reed or Trainer on the field?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. But God, imagine then Biasy next week goes 90 and Reed or Traynor goes 30.
Rookie
That's just
roulette,
how-
mate. It's how the game's played,
But,
unfortunately.
yeah, he can go for sure. Yeah, I didn't see the game, but he has to be able to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just I thought it was interesting in this one with the GWS midfield mix because Kingsley came out and said that he wasn't happy with their midfielders getting smashed in
Yeah.
those previous couple losses. And it was a very different mix. So he went,
McMullen was in there.
Tom Green had, all the centre bounces as he would. Then Finn had way more than he'd been getting.
Yeah.
So I think he had close to 80%, whereas he'd been about 50%. Then, McMullen had 14. Bedford was subbed off injured with 10. And then Toby Green also had 9. So
Yeah.
they were a bit in limbo there.
Bedford got
Toby Green had
Bedford
a
got
stinker
killed,
with
mate.
45. Fucking hell.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, they're a bit all over the shop at the moment.
Yeah.
that list of players.
Big-
Oh, you know who I didn't mention? Kieran Briggs.
Yeah.
Briggs,
71.
I mean, yeah. What more can you say?
know,
Some people
just
had
put
to
it behind you, mate.
Some people no, but some people kept him. So people have him
Yeah.
still.
Oh,
I think he
jeez.
lost another 30k.
He almost. It looks like he got concussed at one point as well.
Mate,
He got hit on the head and he was like
how
lying
was
down.
he a 90 guy?
He was
was
so.
a
He
90
was
guy
so.
2 weeks ago.
He was
He
so
looks-
good for me in draft last
He looks
year.
terrible.
Oh,
Anyway,
Yeah.
onto Jord with
Must be
the
concussed.
Hawks and the Tiggies.
The
Yeah.
Hawks and the Tiggies. Wow, what an absolute shit
I
show
think
that
we
was.
can almost skip over this.
So
one.
it's Eagles Tigers this week. So it's the ultimate shit off.
This is the derby.
It's the grudge match.
This is
It's
the
our
number one.
friendship group derby.
I would call it the number one pick off, but even if we win, our percentage is still shit house. And well, they won 2 games, so
I don't even-
fucking-
I-
not even close.
I can't believe you guys are even talking about Eagles winning.
I mean, Richmond are pretty
It
bad.
is. They are. We better in pre-season.
Fellas.
I reckon we can get
It's
this
so
one.
funny that the Tigers fans are all saying, "No, the Eagles are going to win." And then the Eagles fans,
Yeah,
a lot of them are saying,
no, the
"No, the
Tigers
Tigers
will win."
win." Just
I
2
don't know.
fan bases at the absolute pits.
I don't know. If I was a
Oh,
Tigers
yeah,
fan, I'd be alright.
I'd be more
Well,
happy
the
with
2
them than
Tigers
us.
fans we know were saying the Eagles would win. So
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I've literally got like 7 names here because it was pretty scummy.
Yeah, go for it,
Taranto,
go for
it.
109. You'd be happy with that?
Yeah,
Very-
mate.
He's
He's
been
getting
good.
it done.
He's getting it done.
that was good.
Getting it done for
He'd
me.
be up around $1 million now, right?
Ooh, that would be a lot.
Me
950
falling.
950. I mean,
Me
you still
falling
could, right?
with West Coast North Bombers.
We speak about sliding doors.
You could.
Sliding doors when I was going to go Petrarca Taranto and was 3K short, and then ended up with Cozzy in my side. Roundabouts, huh?
Oh,
Swings and roundabouts.
God.
That's actually
classic.
so funny.
Now,
John Newcomb, 103. You
needed
happy
more.
with that, Duck? Or
No, I
not?
wanted more. He's $1 million, mate. Needed more.
Yeah. It's
Not good
actually
enough.
fair.
It's fucking Richmond, mate.
Yeah,
Bad
he's
to
had
be
two
120.
absolute green matchups and
And he's averaged 90.
91 and 103.
Green Mile.
You could do a lot worse. Now,
He's okay.
the sick dog, 103, and he would be dirt cheap.
Oh, he's barking.
He's barking.
Is he barking again?
He is barking. And I was
No.
hearing something about because...
Oh, he's got Melbourne this week as well. Oh my god,
Because
he
who's-
actually is barking.
Because who's out for them down back?
He actually
He
is
has to
barking.
stay down there.
Oh my
So he's
god.
going 180, 80, 100.
He's and he's got Melbourne.
846.
He's got Melbourne and the Suns.
Sick
No.
Dog has a 40 in him, but he also has a 140 in him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to ride the Lightning,
Someone check. Can you check the heat map?
the
I wanna
Dog.
see if
There
he's
will be a
down back.
game, right? There will be a game
He
when
was.
he's on 90 at half time.
Yeah, well aware.
I reckon that's this week against Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne's the ultimate matchup
Wow.
for defenders.
Wow.
The sick dog.
Interesting.
He's contemplating it.
Okay.
Look at him. The Braves ticking over.
Interesting. Yep.
Hustaway 87, so a lot of people did that. And
good.
he was 540k. So I could have done that instead of long for
I
an
don't
extra
even-
for 100k less.
Handball friendly.
That would have been genius.
He had 15 handballs.
I don't even
but
know
8
what he looks
tackles,
like,
so-
but
Yeah,
yeah,
Henry.
apparently he's a gun.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Trainer 87, my king. I've got him as D5 at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Fair enough.
he's-
Rest of season.
Move on, mate.
No,
Absolute
I mean,
king.
you've got his last 5. If you take out that 2,
Yeah.
is about 80.
That two's a fucking piss.
And that
isn't
He's
it?
two's
so
a fucking
serviceable.
joke.
Yeah.
So
He's back making coin now, so
Yeah.
happy days. Short air, 80.
showed it. Not
80,
good enough.
80 for the shorty.
He
Not good
fucking
enough.
sucks.
Is he?
He's
Do
shit.
you guys hold him to his bio, or we got
I
to go?
have to. His last 5's 88.
Oh, it's not too bad then, is
Like, his break even's
it? No,
100.
that's fine.
He could
You
get
live
that.
with that. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't dish up another 60, he's
Yeah.
fine. No, he's fine.
And
He's fine.
lastly, Dylan Moore, tactically subbed on 42.
Tactically sub is wild.
Yeah, there
If
was a-
you did that, like I flirted with it.
Well, there was a lot of people and podcasts that were really, really up and about him. I just thought,
Really?
yeah.
I
Who
didn't
was
hear,
up
I
and
didn't hear
about?
many people talking.
I've heard quite a few. There was quite a few people mentioning Dillmore.
Gee.
I mean,
fuck.
he's a good player. I
Yeah.
love Dillmore as a player,
His, but
but
He's
obviously-
struggling fantasy wise.
Cozzy, genius pick.
Well,
I
when
was
you
gonna go
compare him to
Dylan Moore.
that, right?
I mean,
One of our mates did it, and he's completely torpedoed his season. He just keeps going down.
he's also got liver, mate.
I feel like
he is full anchor to the ankles right now,
Matty Rowell out there for him.
to the bottom of Mariana's Trench.
And we keep giving him drive-bys every pod.
Oh,
that's
he
it.
deserves it.
And then I think the last one for this week, which is the one that just
Yeah.
finished, Lion Suns.
Yeah, it's late. Dave, you want to tell?
Yeah. Ashcroft boys.
asleep.
I tell you what, lads.
The Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah. Will 118. He was just pretty elite today.
Mate. Those train tracks, they were getting ran. They were getting ran hard.
It was quite funny because he was still kind of just doing that little
Oh,
jump.
no, yeah, George was
Yeah,
like,
you know
George
it.
was like, oh,
You
I
know-
see what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's totally
he kind of just
different.
like struts around, the hair's bouncing.
It's totally different when he's on 100 at three-quarter time than when he's on 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did kind of Q interact, didn't he?
Mate, he's tackled hard.
There was that one
Contested
chase
mark.
down tackle that was
Oh,
just
we-
impressive to see.
That's
So
why we play the game.
Have you got
isn't
something
it?
you want to say to him?
No. I don't
No?
I don't apologise.
I'm just,
No, I don't apologise for what I said.
I'm just checking.
No.
Look,
But
Mate, you might want to take some Brisbane heat
I
off
do
you.
have something to say. Is well done, Will.
yeah, absolutely.
Fucking well done.
Very well done.
He has responded to the Rocket.
I don't think there's any need to apologise for pulling up a Norm Smith medalist on 13 disposal. Shocking game.
And
No,
he's had
in a loss.
He's had 35 and 34 touches the last 2 weeks, averaging
So
114.
he can keep his norm.
Yeah, he can. For now.
Hey, okay. Also, just quietly, 900k,
No, I'm not doing it.
No.
119, 114.
No, I'm not,
No?
jumping, I'm not jumping him. I'd rather get Taranto
Ooh.
for an extra 50.
I'm pretty happy with him on my side.
He sits there very good.
Sitting very comfy.
But anyway, he's added another medal to his cabinet there as he won the medal.
Yeah, he's fucking
The
good.
Q Clash medal, eh?
Yeah, yep.
What's the name of it? Do we know?
The Ashcroft medal.
Yeah.
No shit.
It's their dad.
I didn't know
Their
that.
dad, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Levi Ashcroft, 115.
Kissed on the pecker.
29 disposals, 7 marks, 3 tackles.
That could turn around my season. He could turn around my season single-handedly.
Yeah, trading him is going to
115.
He's up for
He's got a break
He
even
made
of
50K.
He's got a
No,
break
no,
even
no.
of 40, and he plays
play
North
North.
next week.
and Melbourne.
Oh, no.
And
That could be a ton. North and Melbourne.
And
we 2 tons.
Oh my god.
He could go to 900k.
We didn't talk about Xavier Lindsay.
Oh yeah. You have to.
Full
we have to.
grimace
Oh my
shake.
god! I completely
You
missed
missed
Xavier
it.
Lindsay.
33.
Sorry, I don't own shit players.
I just realised
Fuck up, mate.
No, actually,
we kept Lindsay and traded out Levi.
No, yeah, that is such a fair
Oh my
point.
god.
How did I miss Lindsay? He probably was the
I
reason
didn't
why
see him on the
I had a
screen.
good round.
I didn't see him
I
on the
didn't see
screen.
him on the field.
Yeah.
I was at the game.
That's a stinker, and he's going to be stagnated now again, isn't he?
Lindsay,
Well, that probably
yeah,
ha-
he's
Oh.
539 with a break even of 47. You know what?
So what do you do? Are you backing him in again?
Oh, I have to.
Fuck, mate, I don't know. It's actually bad.
That's
No,
really bad.
Honestly, that was a bad miss by me because he was the reason I had a good round. So thanks, Sav.
Players
Yeah.
like Levi Ashcroft, though, you can just sit him there and what's he going to go below? Like 70?
He's going to get to 70.
60 to 70?
Because
Yeah.
but he's not
lowest?
half forward, he's full wing.
Yeah.
And was just up and down, racking up.
He's a ball magnet. The Ashcrofts are ball magnets.
I think he could start going massive.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You reckon
Oh, God.
he'll start going big now?
I think he could average 90 plus till he's by. Yep.
That'll make me sick. Josh Dunkley, 106, just getting it done again.
Yeah.
He
Hasn't had that
as
big
we
one in a
say,
while.
That big one will come.
It's coming.
But he's gone well. Yeah, Zorko, fuck me. There should have been
that's
80.
fucking
that
gross,
last
wasn't it?
minute. Oh, that was.
I reckon
vomit
I
air.
dropped like 500 ranks in that last 2 minutes.
For us, because you could see it, and obviously the coaches were going, "Fucking give it back to him."
Yeah.
and we're all sitting going, "Oh my god, he's going to get it again. He's
the
going
way
to
he
get
was
it again."
chipping it,
Oh,
he
he's-
knew he was. It just.
He's
Oh,
a bastard,
oh,
wasn't
it's
it?
printed into the fucking
Nah, it's
back
not right.
pocket.
Not right.
No,
Anyway.
it's good to see. It's good to
Yeah,
see.
Jasper Fletcher, 103. He's a
Massive.
good player and great for drafts and
Yep.
stuff like that. So, yep. Hugh McCluggage, 91. Yeah. He hasn't been fantastic. Lockie Neal, I saw 90. I saw the number one player picked
him
him
in.
up, I think. So,
Did he see something that we didn't?
well, we'll have to check out his
mean, it's
YouTube. I
Lachie
know that's
Neale,
his
is
team
it?
name. So,
Yeah, I know. Look, he's a good player.
well,
Better than Cozzy Pickett.
Yeah.
ouch. John Noble, 83. I think he started really
Ooh.
well again here.
Yeah, he was on
He loves the
fire.
first
As
half.
usual, John Noble
Yeah.
drops off. So people might have brought him in this week.
Yeah, I
so I don't know.
83s are up.
Flanders 78, as we said, just a
Rough
torpedo of a
What's
draft
happened
pick.
to that bloke?
Anyone that has Flanders in your draft, they can't be doing that well.
The Suns surely have to look into that because last year he was taking the piss.
Yeah,
I mean, this is like Sheasel, but he's gone way shitter.
yeah.
Back to halfback,
That would be.
Well, but they've
or
got,
at least
As soon as that happens, I'm
yeah,
jumping
but
on.
it's like, but then where,
Yeah.
where do you put Noble in that? And then
Yeah, you can't.
Dan Rioli to the toes.
Yeah, they've got all these guys.
Yeah,
they've got
they've
these
got all
two
these-
guys in. Yeah.
yeah, it's a strange one.
Matty Rao, absolute stinker, 63. I mean, he was barely sighted today.
He had a shocker. There was a point earlier in the year I'm going, could you?
yeah,
like I
you
genuinely
heavily
would've
considered at
yeah.
one point.
But
That would have been a torpedo.
He
he's just not a fantasy guy.
he must have had some bad grass or something. So
No, it was really wet. It was really wet grass. He doesn't like wet grass.
wet,
I love how we
wet,
s-
soupy grass.
Every,
no
every
good.
week we bring up Matt Rouse. Grass joke.
Dewy grass.
Get it in there.
Foss spin jokes, Matt Rao,
Yeah.
grass jokes.
Shit. They come up with some new content.
Dan Rioli, 62. He is terrible. No.
He's fucking terrible.
That is just a wrap it up comment he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
this
let's-
game
let's-
shits me.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. What shits me is falling when you've fallen behind the pack. And
Yeah.
You know it. Now I'm not getting overly excited about my score this week because I got some like Finn Callahan 120. Like
Yeah.
basically Finn Callahan swapped with Andy Brayshaw for the week. Nick Dacos scored 90.
Well,
Xavier Lindsay scored 30. Levi
Yes.
Ashcroft scored me 115. Like
okay.
I fucked it because I ruined my bench. So then I did the Briggs move, Then the Briggs move, then I had to go him out. So there's 2 trades already wasted.
Yeah, you've
now I've
wasted
done
a
the
couple.
Cozzy move. So that's going to be 3 trades. That's down, up, down.
Yeah.
So I could have 1, if not 2 less rookies on my field if I hadn't fucked around with these stupid upgrades. I think start of the season it's okay, but upgrade season it's rookies and
You've been in
top.
downgrade season, essentially.
So, and I know I fucked it. I've ruined my team. I know.
That's so good.
So it's just you
Oh,
can't
mate.
you can't be wasting trades
Yeah.
in this for this month. Outside of this month, you're fine.
And
But
you've burnt every trade.
I've burnt half my trades in the last 3 weeks. It's fucking
That's so
embarrassing.
good.
So, look, I had a good week, but yeah, there's some question marks still. I'll be honest. So
Yeah.
this game it can shit me, but
Yeah.
not as much this week.
I honestly didn't have anything, so I just put Max Holmes.
Oh, you just want to hate the bloke.
Hates Max Holmes.
Max Holmes shits me, mate.
Ah,
Nah,
it's just
I don't-
because I like him.
I don't know. It's just I haven't been that angry the last few weeks.
Nah, no, it's fair.
Yeah.
But Munt is pissing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. Not much for me to be too upset about
We've always had a good
at
week.
the moment, but
Dave had a shocker.
I will say, boys,
Trading
looking-
out Max Gorn.
The one at
looking-
7.
Look, I'm
Could have
looking
been
at this
ranked
right
20.
now. 187 point difference between Max Gorn and TDK since round 3 has me ranked 24.
So you should
Justice
be
for the
you should be top
187.
20.
if I
Then you could be out there tweeting your score every week.
I could be
Writing
writing 1,000 word essays on Twitter about how good I am.
To his
You can't now.
63 Spurs followers.
Yeah.
Unlucky champion.
Anyway, it's all good. We'll see how we go.
Oh, that was a real dark.
It's okay.
It's all good.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
All right. What trades are you looking at, Dave?
I actually don't know. Yeah. Well, look. It obviously depends on Oliver's status.
Yes, massively.
But keeping in mind, say he does play this week. I don't know. Bicey might have to go, boys. Murphy Reed's definitely on the block.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
You've got guys to cash in.
Basically, it's going to be rookie down. Rookie
So
up.
let's say it's probably Murphy down. It's
Yeah.
the question of who do you go up?
Yeah. And,
And I don't know the
and
answer.
I'm
Yeah,
not going to
yeah.
lie. I don't know who to go down to.
Well, that too. Hopefully,
Yeah.
surely Greg. It sounds like Grego. He's got to be a chance.
I've already got him.
Yeah, that's true. Grossy boy.
Who else?
Gross,
Smoking
maybe.
Bo? Nah.
Nah.
I don't know.
Or
We'll
he's
see on
suspended.
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have to
Hopefully
look,
someone
boys. We'll have
comes
to look.
through.
Yep.
Well, you're right about there being no rookies. So this is where I'm looking at Kitty Coleman. Now,
Oh.
Brisbane had a good win, so I can't just preemptively say that they're going to bring him straight in. But he had 28 disposals and 10
Yeah.
marks in the VFL for 131.
And what's he at? What's he priced at?
520 or 530.
Yes, that's a must.
So what I could do is Bicey
Yeah.
down to him gets me the cash to go Cozzy to Petraka. So that
I like that.
that is what I'm looking at the moment. But
Yeah.
obviously he might not get picked. I look at Philippou as well, but he might not get picked. So
I think the poo will be back, but
yeah, we'll have to
Watch
see.
and act on that
Hopefully
one, I
he
think.
gets picked.
yeah. I'm going Race down to Boxall and
Yeah.
then Lawler up to Bond.
Well,
Hopefully,
That's pretty awesome.
That is unreal.
if I can afford it, I need to have a look.
But
But I've got 300k, so I can get something good. Yeah, yeah.
No, you'll be able to get that. for
Yeah,
sure.
nice.
No, that's an epic upgrade. All right, let's finish it off with the mailbag and the rants. Jeez, it's fucking these night games. Bloody, it's late.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we got quite a few here.
Don't have to go through all more.
No, we do. The People's Podcast.
Fuck, I go home.
Jack. Oh, you could just walk off, mate. Jack,
Sweet.
raging. You can get off the washing machine. That's fair. I owe a couple.
Yeah,
for sure.
so-
I definitely owe something. I'm
You owe
happy-
2 in a row.
But I'm happy if you come up with. But then there's always got to be someone on the washing machine.
That's
But
true.
if you come up with something like a hot sauce,
You have to
or
wear
just
the,
like
you
a
have to wear the
something,
pimp suit next week.
yeah,
Hot
something
sauce?
like that. I don't know. Just come
Hot
up with
sauce?
something.
Oh.
Get into real content here.
I'll do a because I came last 2 weeks and didn't
So you'll
go up
have
there.
hot sauce at the start of the pod?
A Carolina Reaper before the pod.
No. See, that's being stupid. But I'll do something.
Don't call him stupid, mate.
That's
I
bullying.
said that's being stupid.
I'll send the Brisbane fans
Jack
after you, mate.
said, "Shut the fuck up." Jack said, raging at my,
Hostile.
raging at my fucking self. Traded in Briggs and then Cozzy Pickett. Oh, well, mate, welcome to the fucking
Well, he's been
clan.
listening to the
He
fucking
just-
pod,
He
hasn't
just
he?
followed you.
Oh, sorry,
fucked him.
Jack.
Actually, no, you didn't say that on the pod.
Sorry, Jack. No, Cozzy, we missed on the pod. In consecutive weeks, Briggs went out this week and Cozzy will be fucking gone next week. Yep, same as me.
Is that your burner?
Four scores for 218 points, costing me 4 trades, season in tatters. That is literally what I've been crying about
You're
for the last
writing all
hour.
the comments.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Unreal.
Nat.
Afro said, on 21.93 with Levi still playing, that's solid score. Lindsay, by Sinclair with my negatives. Who can I trade Lindsay up to? We'll have about 880k. So that's that.
Will
That's
Ashcroft.
that like
880.
no. Will Ashcroft's too expensive. That's your Heaney.
Yeah,
Cripps
Heaney.
is above that.
Heaney.
Heaney. And who is the defender we're looking at?
Rivers is still in there.
No,
840.
no.
Oh, Laird.
Laird, no.
Sicily.
Sick Dog?
Sicily or Heaney.
Fuck, Sick Dog's 846, boys.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tempting.
One of those two. Mr. T said, I've dished up... Oh, my God. I've dished up a 2063. And the joke's on me because I'm a fuckhead. Why do I still have Sanders? Who the fuck thought trading in Lawson Humphreys was a good idea weeks ago? You're a big Lawson fan.
I like him. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's been no good though. Why would I bench Levi? He benched Levi. I know a lot of people bench Levi to play Lindsay. That's another one.
Really?
82 points in the roulette.
I don't know what I would have done there.
Well, because it was
You would
Eagles.
have played Lindsay, I
It was
reckon.
Eagles.
Yeah, I would have.
He had
Yeah.
90 the week before.
That sucks. not all bad though, as I finally got that stupid cunt Stewart out of my team.
That's actually good.
That's
yeah.
very good.
I've just seen the funniest one.
Oh, that's very good. What else we got? Michael Ping, upset that Sanders can't score for shit, but can you blame the Dogs players when he shits himself anytime he gets close to the ball? Poor Riley. He's not been great the last couple.
I've seen Synergy 9, Meek as captain.
What did Meek score?
Oh, he scored like 70 on Mickey.
Don Butcher said, why the fuck did I downgrade a rookie to Dylan Moore this week? That literally was a downgrade. And Torpedo my season. He's completely forgotten how to football, drops chest marks, and then goes and gets subbed. Hopefully a few weeks at Box Hill so I can use him as a red dot and he won't plead cash. Fuck. Oh, the listers are on fire tonight.
Yeah, there's been some good ones.
Jambo, I don't think I've gotten one 50-50 decision right this year. It's starting to feel like they're not really 50-50 and I just suck at this game.
Oh,
I mean, there's just so many coin tosses that...
yeah.
It sucks. The West Aussie, only 3 of my midfield deciding to show up this week, but despite that, got 21.59. Forward line was wow. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
You get to 21.50, you have a better week next week. AFL Fantasy Fiend, 21.90 while holding Oliver and Amon. Said thank you to Cherry for the decoy VC and put the C on Max. Wow. So he took on 120.
Fuck,
That's
that's
because a lot of people took the 120. That's gutsy.
that is gutsy.
And respect. 37 points. Ashcroft bringing it home was a lovely thing. He was awesome. First week in about a month where I've actually enjoyed playing where a few things went my way. Still
Yeah.
a shocking rank of 7,000, but we'll take it. That's not even a shocking rank.
Yeah,
Like if you rank 7,000, you're in the top 5%.
yeah.
When I was
Nothing wrong
7K,
with
you were
that.
shocked there was that many people playing.
No, you were 14k.
Now look at me.
I'm
all the way.
dominating. Hawker.
You were 70.
Okay, he's a legend. Middling midfield effort this week. Yeah, see, Nick Dacos, Brayshaw, Rosie, Chera. So, like, Nick Dacos, Brayshaw, Rosie. I'm not getting that next week.
Yeah.
Them averaging 80.
Yeah,
Thank the footy gods for Maximus gone. Absolutely.
yeah.
Tim, hey lads, I've dropped 10,000 ranks from the top 2,000 4 weeks ago.
Oh no.
Traded out all my money-making rookies who are now outscoring the primos I'd bring them in for.
That could have
That's
legitimately
exactly what
happened
I've
there.
done.
Oh,
Tim.
you could have easily gone Reed out, Trainer out. That's not right. Have gone from 2 red dots to now 7.
Oh.
Can't afford the brown dot that is Tom Stewart, who I traded in last week.
Oh, mate, that is...
That hurts.
Oh,
That is grimace, Tim.
Tom Stewart.
Yeah.
That's no good. I don't think, even when he's cheap, I don't think I can do it to myself.
Nah, he's done, man.
Jordan Mortimer. Clayton Oliver just fucking with us now because he's piss week. I had to field Lindsay for that dreadful score. 21-71. Shouldn't complain. Have had to watch Max score and turn back the clock and see TDK pretend to be a ruckman. Hate this game. Maybe he did go
You
on to
two just commenting
TDK.
off your
Yeah, is
ultra
that David's
counts?
burner? They were popular moves, mate.
Yeah.
Popular moves.
Popular moves, my ass, mate. Fuck you.
Perth Pacer fan said scored 22-48 and had to leave Reed's 90 on the bench. That's massive. If only I hadn't traded Washcroft after the 41-point
No, you
game.
binned him.
No.
Would have been even more.
Rightly so. Stand on business. Get him out.
We would talk after that game. I said he has to go. Thank God, cooler heads prevailed there because I would
We fire up,
not
but
be a
then
fan.
sometimes he actually said need to trade out TDK, but is chair of the answer or maybe English.
Rowan.
Rowan, right with Rowan, mate.
Perth Pacer fan, I'll tell you right now, don't listen to Duck about Rucks. Just go Cherry, mate.
Yeah, Rowan Marshall 150 next week. Synergy 9, Mika's captain. That's
funny
honestly
as shit, mate.
one of the
Do I
dumbest
actually
things.
do that
That's
in one of my
that might be
drafts?
the dumbest thing I've
No,
ever heard.
don't. He's just
But he had-
accidentally put him there, right? Sure.
No, you know I put him captain in one of my draft leagues because he was playing Richmond.
Poor bloke.
Freaky.
It's just good content, that. And just lastly, Nathan Russell went Sanders to Dylan Moore, which shits me, but also went Oliver to Steele and ended up 22-75, even with XL, Lindsay and Bice on field. Get around me. I mean, that's a massive score, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
Finish it on a positive one.
Yes, very well done.
Yeah, I think it's bedtime.
Yeah,
It's been a long,
100%. It's been
Yeah.
a pretty long
weekend.
pod as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as always,
Pumped it out.
follow us on the pod on your Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give it a rating and review if you enjoyed it, and
Don't abuse us in the comments.
yeah, please be nice to us, and maybe leave a couple nice Instagram comments while we're getting torched.
Fucking
And
hosed.
we'll see you next week.
All right, cheers,
Thank
guys.
you.
See ya.